Welcome to the Maria Fontana Show. So, in today's episode, I am going to be talking about talking less and listening more, and how that can actually change the trajectory of the results you get in your life, bettering your relationships, bettering conversations with people you love, feeling better, releasing not feeling good enough, and simply releasing overwhelm. So recently, I had a session with one of my mentors who is just amazing. And it just blew my mind when she said to me, Maria, have you ever considered talking less and listening more? Now, this isn't the first time I've heard this, but for some reason, this time around, in this season of my life, it resonated more than ever. Let me explain. So, in this podcast episode, I'm going to tap into why you should listen more and talk less, and how it can change the outcomes of your life and the things that you're attracting. So, the first thing I want to talk about is, do you realize that most of the time, most people are so busy thinking about what they're going to answer that they're not really listening? Now, this might come as a shock to you, but I want you to think about this yourself in your own life, in your own experiences. How many times is someone talking and you're so busy thinking about what you're going to answer that you actually don't even hear them? So, first thing I want you to do is be more mindful of truly taking a breath when someone's speaking and just shutting the fuck up. Yes, I said it. Just shut the fuck up. Don't interfere. Don't interrupt. Don't sit there and ruminate about what you're going to answer. Just sit quietly and listen. This is a strategy that I learned that has changed my life because I like to talk. And I'm an overthinker. So I was guilty of thinking while people were talking to me. I was guilty of interrupting because I was so passionate and excited about giving. But when I started to just zip my lip and listen and talk less, unless it was relevant, I found these results: better relationships, less arguments, less stress, less confrontation, less drama, right? Think about it. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you if there's something you need to say to stuff it, shut it down, and not speak your mind. Of course, speak your mind. I'm saying in general, in your daily life activity, business, leadership, life, relationships, zipping your lip and focusing on self mastery, letting your intuition, letting your emotional intelligence, which is your innate inner teacher, lead the way, is so liberating. By quieting your mind and opening your ears, it opens up a whole new opportunity of growth for you as a human. I challenge you for 30 days to listen more and talk less. I'm going to tell you right now, it is not easy to shut your trap. Not easy. Not easy to not interrupt. It's not easy to want to interject and be right, which brings me to number two: release the need to be right. Now, when we release the need to be right, it lets go of thousands of pounds of weight on our shoulders. Because if you are so tight and gripping that you need to be right, you're going to be in a constant high cortisol, high stress energy vibration. What does that do? That makes you feel like crap. That gives you anxiety. That clouds your judgment. That clouds your thinking. That clouds your intuition. It clouds everything. So, number two is release the need to be right. At the end of the day, guys, think about it. Who really cares who's right and who's wrong? Like, does it really make a difference? It's robbing your joy. So, release the need to be right. And last but not least is I want you to have more self-acceptance. Because when we accept ourselves and gives ourselves grace and accept ourselves at 100%, I have self-acceptance of me. I love me. That took me 25 years to cultivate and be able to say, just so you know, you're not alone. But every day, little micro steps of self-acceptance is gonna liberate you from the clench of feeling stress, anxiety, needing to be right. These are the most powerful self-leadership, self-mastery things that I've learned in my life. I want you to give it a try. 30 days. 30 days, you're going to listen more and speak less. You're going to have self-acceptance and you're going to focus on not having to be right. I guarantee you, I want to hear after you listen to this episode or watch this, I want you to send me a message, comment, like, share, and let me know if you had the results that hundreds of my clients are getting by just zipping their lip, more self-acceptance, and being in your power. It is the most powerful thing that I have to share with you guys. So, as always, I love you all. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. I want you to like, share, comment. Please share this episode with anyone that it can benefit. If you're not registered to the newsletter above or below, wherever you're watching or listening, please subscribe and join my private community where I share tons of coaching, support, and inspiration. I love every single one of you guys. Thanks for being here. And if you're on the podcast, please drop a review. That helps more people find us and impact more lives. Sending lots of love and light. Talk to you soon, guys.